Well, the main takeaway is that more Europeans voted in this European election than back in 2014. According to the European Parliament, turnout reached 51% this year, and that reverses a downward trend that we had seen since 1979. The second biggest point is really, as you mentioned, the grand coalition that we have seen governing the European Parliament over the last 40 years between the Socialists and the Conservative Party has come to an end. And so this suggests that the next European Parliament, in order to pass legislation, will probably need a coalition of 4 parties between the Greens, the Liberals, the Socialists and the Conservative Party. And of course that's going to make passing legislation a much harder task. In this context, yesterday night I asked Margrethe Vestager, currently Competition Commissioner, how is this going to work? How is this coalition going to choose the next president of the European Commission? Let's take a listen.
The first thing is that this means change. And I think that is what Europeans have been asking for. And now with a higher turnout than for a very long time. And that, I think, it's a sign that people still trust the European democracy to deliver. So that, of course, is the important part of the parties coming together. We will deliver change. We will do things differently.
Are you the person to deliver that change as President of the European Commission?
Well, it could be. It's not a given. But if you want something, you got to ask for it. And the worst thing that can happen is that you get a no. That will hurt your vanity, at least mine, but I'll live.
So Margrethe Vestager, they're currently Commissioner for Competition and of course one of the main names in the race to become the next head of the Commission, of the executive arm of the EU. But whoever leads the European Parliament next, whoever leads the European Commission next, for them, one of the biggest challenges is going to be Brexit. And yesterday night, I also asked Ska Keller, a member of the Green Party, if there is willingness from the European side to change the withdrawal agreement, given that the UK is likely to have a new Prime Minister in the coming weeks. Let's take a listen.
Think about what do they really want to do, because the majorities have been tied. The question of what does the Brexit entail has been very unclear. So I think it's important that the people in Britain decide which way to go forward.
So as you can see there from the European side, when it comes to Brexit and changing that withdrawal agreement, there's no appetite for that whatsoever. These European elections, though, are also a reflection on national politics. In France, President Emmanuel Macron actually came second. Marine Le Pen's party, the far right, actually won the majority of the French seats in the European Parliament. But when it comes to these results, we need to bear in mind that Marine Le Pen also won the election back in 2014, the European election that is, but then she did not win the presidential race in 2017. When it comes to Macron's performance as well, we cannot forget that this was also his first European election, and of course with the Yellow Vest movement he has seen a lot of opposition back home that also had an impact in these European results, but that's not, according to different political analysts, that might not have the same the impact in a national election.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.